Welcome to Epictalesuniverse, where the ancient stories of gods, legends, and mystical realms unfold before you. Today, we embark on a journey into the luminous tale of Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, prosperity, beauty, and well-being. She is revered across time, her presence sought by those who desire not only wealth but wisdom, not only riches but righteousness. Her story is woven into the very fabric of existence, entwined with the cosmos itself, guiding seekers toward a path of light and abundance. The story of Lakshmi does not begin in a single moment. It is a tale as vast as the stars, as eternal as time itself. She exists beyond the constraints of mortality, appearing and reappearing through the ages, bringing balance to the world whenever chaos looms. She is the heartbeat of creation, the soft whisper of hope in times of despair, the gentle tide that washes away suffering. Long ago, before the known worlds took form, there was only an expanse of divine energy. This energy pulsated with infinite potential, waiting to shape the cosmos. It is said that from this eternal energy, Lakshmi was born, not created, but manifested, as light emerges from the sun, as fragrance arises from a blooming flower. She was radiant beyond words, her very presence exuding harmony, her being infused with the essence of prosperity. But the world was young and unsteady. While the celestial beings, the Devas, sought to uphold balance, the restless Asuras, mighty but untamed, desired dominion over all. Their battles shook the heavens, and the fabric of existence trembled under the weight of their conflict. The forces of light and shadow were locked in a struggle that seemed endless, tipping the world into cycles of rise and fall. It was during one such great turmoil that the churning of the ocean, the Samudra Manthan, was set into motion, a cosmic event that would shape the fate of both gods and mortals alike. The Devas and Asuras, despite their eternal rivalry, found themselves bound by necessity. Hidden deep within the great ocean of milk was the nectar of immortality, the Amrita, the divine essence that granted eternal life. Only by working together could they bring it forth. With the great serpent Vasuki wrapped around Mount Mandara, the ocean was churned with unimaginable force. The seas roared, the heavens quaked, and from the depths of the abyss, both wonders and terrors emerged. Poison and elixirs, treasures and curses, blessings and trials. Each churn revealed a new aspect of the universe's hidden truths. And then, in that celestial moment of splendor, she appeared. From the foaming waves, amidst the glistening jewels and shimmering waters, Lakshmi arose. Her radiance outshone the sun, her beauty more mesmerizing than the celestial gardens of paradise. Draped in robes of crimson and gold, adorned with jewels more luminous than the constellations, she stood upon a blooming lotus, the symbol of purity, untouched by the turbulence of the world. The heavens rejoiced. A rain of celestial flowers fell upon the earth. Music resonated from the spheres above, and the very air was filled with divine fragrance. The Devas bowed in reverence, knowing that in her presence, prosperity would flourish, suffering would recede, and balance would be restored. The Asuras, too, gazed upon her in awe, for they knew that she was the very embodiment of the fortune they craved. But fortune, as Lakshmi would remind the world time and again, is not a mere possession to be claimed. She does not dwell in greed, nor does she favor those who seek her for selfish gain. True wealth is not just gold or riches, but wisdom, kindness, and the prosperity of the soul. Seeing the purity and devotion in Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, Lakshmi chose to reside by his side. She became his consort, his divine counterpart, forever bound to the act of maintaining cosmic balance. Wherever Vishnu journeyed, she followed, blessing his path with abundance, ensuring that righteousness prevailed over disorder. But this was not her only tale. Lakshmi, like the cycles of nature, is ever-present, ever-changing, and ever-returning. She has taken countless forms, manifesting in different aspects to guide, bless, and protect those who call upon her with sincerity. As Sri Lakshmi, she is the supreme embodiment of fortune and well-being. In this form, she bestows prosperity upon those who live with honor, patience, and generosity. She does not remain where selfishness dwells, nor does she bless those who hoard wealth without kindness in their hearts. As Bhudevi, she is the earth itself, the nurturing force that provides sustenance to all living beings. She is the soil that feeds the trees, the rivers that quench the thirst of the land, the rhythm of the seasons that ensure life continues. In this form, she teaches that prosperity is not in taking but in giving, that wealth is not in possession but in nurturing all life. As Gajalakshmi, she is the bringer of royal fortune, depicted with elephants showering her with sacred waters, signifying endless blessings. Kings and rulers once sought her grace, believing that their realms would thrive if she remained in their presence. Yet, those who governed with greed often found her blessings slipping away like sand through their fingers. Through the ages, stories of her divine presence have been told in lands far and wide. She is invoked in homes, in temples, in moments of despair, and in celebrations of joy. Her presence is most deeply felt during the festival of Diwali, when lights are kindled to welcome her, when prayers are whispered in gratitude, when homes are cleaned and purified as a sign of readiness to receive her blessings. Yet, even as the world calls upon her, Lakshmi remains selective in where she chooses to dwell. She does not remain where dishonesty prevails, nor does she favor those who chase riches without virtue. Kings have sought her, merchants have prayed for her, seekers have longed for her presence, but she appears only where sincerity, humility, and righteousness reside. There are countless tales of those who have been blessed by her, wise sages who lived in simplicity yet possessed immeasurable wealth in wisdom. Devotees who, despite having little, found joy in sharing what they had. Children who, with pure hearts, saw beauty in small moments, in kindness, in the joy of giving rather than receiving. Lakshmi's story is not just one of gold and jewels, but of understanding and wisdom. She reminds the world that fortune is not measured in possessions alone. True wealth lies in compassion, in the ability to give without expecting, in the light that is shared rather than kept hidden. She walks among those who honor gratitude, she remains with those who act with kindness, and she whispers wisdom to those who seek more than material riches. She is the light in darkness, the hope in uncertainty, and the reminder that abundance is not in what is held, but in what is shared. And so, her story continues, not just in the heavens, not just in sacred texts, but in every act of generosity, in every hand that lifts another, in every moment when kindness triumphs over greed. This is the story of Lakshmi, the goddess who dwells not only in the heavens, but in every heart that seeks her with truth and love. Thank you for joining us in Epictalesuniverse. If this story has resonated with you, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more legends, myths, and timeless tales. Let us continue exploring the mysteries and wisdom that shape our world. See you in the next story.